Now just hold on a goddamn minute. What the fuck? Wait, what? You both of you? Oh. How fucking rude. Barely. Oh, my phone gone crazy. Off. Yeah, wait, let me just, how dare you? What the fuck? I'm so fucking sore, like, for real. But it was such a, I appreciated day out. It was Tuesday we went. Remember. Well, I appreciate you being here. How's that? They're so mean. How is everyone? You're doing good. By the way, Team Star Kid has finally released Cinderella's Castle. Oh, my obsession in the past. I've watched it like non-stop. It's so good. So good. I bet how long do you have left until you're on leave, my friend? Four shifts maybe, but I'd rather you keep it at 1 shift or 0 shifts. But don't make it 5. Just say 4. 4 sounds better than 5. And it's an even number, which is even better. In theory, Friday for 12 days. Not long. But I'm excited for you to have some time off. So, what has everyone been up to? Has everyone had a good weekend? My first thought. Oh, is this with Rex? Are you excited? I'm excited for it to come up. I'm so ready to for you to have this interview with Rex. I got 29 ebooks yesterday. Damn. Well, it's on sale, isn't it? Yeah, it is with Rex. Sweet. Sounds good. I don't understand it. Why my chat isn't showing up. There we go. Now. Hey, Cole, what are you doing? Want to know how it's? No, I don't want to know. You better not. You keep all that little information in your head, mother. Mother, I crave violence. But is everyone's weekend going well? Does it have a happy ending? I don't need to know any information. Shh. Silence. Silence in the courtroom. I wish I had a gavel. I'd be like, da. Well, guess who makes it to the end? Feyre? I don't know. They're nice. There is all. I don't know what to do with it. Like, what is this? Right. Where's my hat? Well, I'll put it on in a minute. Very happy ending for me. Oh my. Oh, bow chicka wow wow wacka wow. Anyway, I don't need that imagery in my head. Looks like you have been licking batches again, Noah. Oh. Oh. Okay, wait. No, you said you wouldn't. I didn't lick batteries. Make it sound like there was more than one. Welcome to story time. Listen, right? No one needs to know. Needs to know. Don't know where to go from that. What's everyone doing in this sprint then? Are we being productive? What are we reading? Like, what's everyone's plan? No, book 5 for me, don't care where it goes from here, and there could be many more books. Yeah, well, there is another book coming out soon. Probably stuck them on your piercing as well, knowing you. No. Oh, it's the cat. um. No. No. It was thing. No. That would. What would that even feel like? Would that peanut off the wall? I wouldn't. I'm reading something. No idea what though. What's it called? And who by? Yes, peanut. You know. No. Wanted my attention. Finishing notes on Akatar and then off to reading a useful book. Wow, that cut me really deep. How dare. I don't know why she's run off. Oh, she's back. She's around somewhere. I'm going to make a start on reading Choking on the Deadlight by R.D. Nightshade. That sounds like a read and a good time. Choking. I should finish The Great Hunt tomorrow. Okay, sweet, very awesome. I'm slowly going through Murder in the Dressing Room. I'm about halfway through. You know what it is? I'm enjoying what I'm reading, but it's a really cozy read for a murder mystery. And some of the stuff I'm like, yes, we've gone through this, but go somewhere else with this. It is a cracking title, yeah. Nice, Ben. I have to get back to that. Me then. Everyone's had a good weekend and all that jazz, right? Me then. There is much choking in the book I finished. I don't... mother! How dare! And then... Odd. No, I was in work and it was horrible. I bless you, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, that's not a good time. It's not a good time. At all. I was thinking, you know, like, God, how many years ago? About a year or so ago, I did that live reading of I Found Puppets Living in My Apartment Walls. And that was a good time, because obviously read it out loud to people, and we had a couple of laughs and talks about what just read out loud and stuff like that. Would people be down for something like that again? And then we have like a little vote on what genre and then what book, if people would be down for that. Part 2 of the Ool Stratagem. That's what I'm reading now. Ten pages of how to. Well, I mean, wait. If you wait, stop. I don't know how to respond to that. What's wrong with you? I don't know how to respond to that. It's not. So. No. Not today, mister. I'm not blushing. I don't blush. I'm not blushing. Get that back. I really need. No, I wasn't. I don't. What? No. Lies and slander. Good sir. Is everyone ready for the first sprint? My eyes. That was blinding. I don't. I wasn't. Stop on my book. But yeah, are we ready for the first sprint? We'll love this book, pages and pages and pages of how to made for a shorter read. I don't want to read that. You're good. You can keep hold of that for a bit. Okay. Y'all nice to me. Delicate flower and all that jazz. You're lying on my keyboard. No, why? Okay. So, are we ready for the first sprint? Every time I drink a beer, makes your lazy eye disappear. Every time I do a shot, I think you're hot, though I know you're not. Oh, I'm just trying to drink you pretty. That's what Cassian said. Right, okay. Like, reading sprint, 40 minutes. Hope already. Oh, no. Okay. Right, yes. 40 minutes of reading, and then we'll have a nice little chat afterwards. How's that, you beautiful people? Enough. Delicate. Okay, let's do this. I love horror, but I come here to be corrupted. I also love horror, Star, so it's all good. Okay. Anyway, yeah, let's do this. You all talk amongst yourselves. Elaine, I think you should specify the lines live on. And then we have to rename the words, like coconut and all that jazz. Or wand. Anyway. God. Okay. Right. 40 minutes of reading. No, verbatim. No. No, I'm good, thank you. You're good. We don't need, 40 minutes of reading, okay? I'll catch up to you all. I'll try and keep up with chat. I'm watching you, okay? I'm watching. Got my eyes all over that chat. Right. No. I'm starting the timer on the screen. Okay, so that's the first round of the sprint. What is going on? How be? How be? Oh, say it'll be too big, then you need batteries after they're asleep. What the fuck? What the fuck? Hello, cat. I read 55 pages. I read... Oh, wait, I don't know. Wait. My blanket, 1 second. I read... 47. Good thing Cassian has big hands, I guess. Oh my god, what the fuck? What the fuck? What's wrong with y'all? Y'all thirsty. Well, you know what big hands means? Big gloves. I don't know. Chaos, I read the chat and contributed. Oh, thanks. You're so kind. It's greatly appreciated. Ben's a good boy. I'm not thirsty. I have coffee. That's not the kind of thirst I'm talking about, child. How dare. You know what I want? I want a Haribo, but I don't got none. I need to out at some point be like, ooh, let me suck on sour cherries. I don't know. Take that as what you will. So, what if, apart from harassment in the chat, how's everyone doing? Is that right? Is Van a very good boy? He is. He's very nice to me. Van not behaving. I saw some of his comments also. 29 books. They're ebooks though. When you grow up, you can call people child, my friend. I am an adult. I am 35 now. I'm an adult. Come on now. I'm an old man. It's been 35 years. Listen, right. So thirsty means something else. Yes. Calling someone thirsty can also mean they have needs. They're thirsty. They've got needs they need to attend to. Or need someone to attend to. I don't know. I mean, I may be acquiring another 6. Oh, damn. Okay. Thirsty. 30s. 35 and still is a baby romper. What the fuck is a baby romper? What the fuck? Ben. Who wants to be an adult? I'm 3, except when I'm... So, Cassian, what about I don't need to know. Do I want to know? No. One of those all-in-one baby vests. I don't need that. No. No, thank you. I'm good, Van. No. No. No, isn't that what... No. No. Dog Star. I had a girlfriend who I'm sure we talked about the odd time in a thingy who tried to do that and was like goo goo, and I was like fuck right off. I was like, no. That makes me extremely uncomfy. Dude is always thirsty. Big hands. Stop! Mother! Stop it. Thirsty is what all those fail. This book, she pulls out all the stuff. I don't need to know. Was that Bondage Betty? That's another name for her. Oh. Hey, what did I almost do? Nothing. Oh. You don't understand. Okay. So, do you all want a story time about Bondage Betty? I won't make it dirty. I'll try and keep it as PG as I possibly can. Okay, we're going into story time. Welcome to story time. Everyone sit in a circle. We're having a story time. We all want bondage. Yes, but this is different. This is different, right? So I'm just gonna call her Watermelon Girl. Let me just bring this mic over here, so we're kind of like, we'll bring it down a little touch. So my oldest nephew, Joel, remembers her as the Watermelon Girl because she was obsessed with watermelons. Everything she had was like watermelon theme. Okay, not a red flag. You know, everyone has the things that they like and stuff like that. Like, I don't know. Hey, cat. My water, bugger off. Okay, so. No, stop. Cocomelon. She was a big lady. There's nothing wrong with the size of a person. I enjoy more about the company, the personality of a person, how a person looks. You know, it's like a bonus. I don't look at that. But kind of like, I was a really big Twitch streamer at the time. I still need to get back into that, and she was kind of new into streaming, and somehow we ended up meeting up because she lives very close by. She lives in Warrington, which is why I try not to go in that direction because I know that's where she lives, and then Warrington is a very small place, and all that blah, 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 blah. But eventually we started dating, and she was like, I was like, you know what, do you want to come over? We'll watch a movie. Now, in my mind, I was like, yeah, spend the night, we'll watch a movie, right? I genuinely wanted to watch a movie. I had like movies laid out. I was like, this is gonna be awesome. Like, we're gonna have popcorn, we're gonna cuddle, we're gonna watch movies. I was like really invested in making this like a proper little cinema little movie night, right? This is how like fucking sad I am. I was like, whatever, I don't know what everyone else does, but I'm like excited about this movie night. She turns up with 2 wheelie suitcases. No, there was no chilling. I just wanted to watch the movies, like, for real. And she turns up with 2 wheelie suitcases. And I'm like, oh, like, what's this? And she was like, oh, I just thought I'd bring some stuff. And I was like, some stuff? That's 2 whole fucking suitcases. You're not moving in. And she's like, sit down, we need to have a talk. And I'm like, okay. And she goes, one of the suitcases is just like sleeping stuff. Yeah. And I was like, okay, then what's in the other one? She goes, well, open it. So I open it, right? Like, what I did for this movie night, right? I had a blanket, like, I moved, like, I had, like, obviously I don't have the sofa anymore. Like I had small little sofas of that. But I moved it to the side. I had a projector, so I had it shining on the wall. And I had loads of blankets. I made, like, a little den for us. So I was on the floor, she goes, open it. So I opened up and I opened the flap of this suitcase and my heart dropped because I did not expect what I saw. There was a lot of things in there. A suitcase of a lot of items that I don't know how people use or how they would fit. One of them is called a bad dragon, and that was bigger than my arm. And I was like, I don't know what this is. Then, why am I talking about this again? And bondage stuff and stuff like that, and I had never even, like, I didn't know a lot of, like, it was really uncomfy because I was really upset because I genuinely wanted to watch a movie, but no, we're having like a serious talk about things she was into. I really wanted to watch the movies, but no, here I was sitting in a fucking blanket. It wasn't for a first date. We've been dating for about maybe like a couple of weeks, and then she came up with these 2 suitcases, and I was like, oh. I got an education. She basically educated me on things, and things. Was this before you started your reading? No, this was this was about, let me work this out. This was about maybe 8 years ago. This was 8 years ago. There we go. I had to work this out then because it was before the corona. Yeah. I think we dated for like 7 months. Um, but the one thing that really made me very uncomfy was not the fact that she decided to just, like, bring these all to my home and be like, we're gonna have a genuine talk about this for hours. And I was like, oh my god, what is this? I don't even know. Where do we go with this story? Because so much happened. Is that why you waddle? Oh, what the fuck, man? No, that wasn't, no. It was the other way, thank you very much. Hi, all my stream is done and now I'll sleep for a season. Sounds great, Margaret. How are you doing? How's life? How's things? I waddle because of my lymph nodes, thank you very much. I was waddling? No, not for me. At some, like, not for me. But yeah, no, that's the first time I learned about the murderous on scene, and I then slowly experienced. I don't even know what to say. I only realized about a couple months later into this, right, that she was actually in a she was in a poly relationship. She didn't tell me. I didn't know. I'm too pure for this chat. Bitch summer. That was a talk. That was an interesting thing to have a talk about because even Anyway, later on down the line, I realized she was absolutely batshit crazy, and I had to get a restraining order on her because she decided to go for my sister. And if someone goes to my family, I am very protective of, even if they may not feel the same way about me, I am very protective of what is mine. The best thing is eventually when she decided to meet my sister for the first time, my sister invited us around for a BBQ. And I'm like, me and my sister were drinking quite heavily. I really do, then. And you know what? I just want a nice relationship. No, wait, listen to this, right? Listen to this, Kat. This is when I knew she was bonkers, okay? From this day onwards. So me and my sister, we're drinking quite heavily at my sister's bungalow. She's having a barbecue. And me and Gina kind of off to the side having a nice chat. Gibbering away to ourselves, very tipsy, very merry. And what happened is me and Janine heard Watermelon Girl go to Dave, my sister's husband. What colour are my eyes? And me and Janine kind of stop and we kind of turn and look, and Dave's like, green. And she goes, yeah, but what colour are they now? And he goes, still green. She goes, yeah, my eyes change colour depending on what my mood is and my emotions, because, you know, I've had like CIA after me and the FBI after me because I'm an ethereal, and you know, I've got powers and stuff like that. I mean, Janina, like, oh, I never heard this before this point. Like, this was a couple of months into this, and I'm like, what the fuck? Me and G look at each other, we're like, you two keep talking, we're gonna go back inside the fucking house, and we're like, what the fuck? And it gets worse from this point. It gets worse. It gets so much worse. That's the worst bit. Eventually, me and Janine come out. Me and Janine, we're very, very drunk point. She's put me in drag at this point, full on makeup. Somehow squeezed into her dress, which is still shocking to this day, slapped me in some heels, and I walked down the steps, like, to the garden bit, like, singing Happy Birthday, Mr. President, and then fall down the steps and faceplant, which was really funny. But eventually, bit of an argument happens with me and Watermelon Girl. Wait, I'll get to this. Eventually we go back to mine, we have a bit of an argument, because I'm like, you're kind of a bit bonkers, aren't you? And she then decided to throw herself to the floor and pretend to have a seizure. Now, I have many friends who have had seizures. I know everyone reacts and responds differently to a lot of things. I know not all the same. But I quickly realized this was fake, and I walked over her and sat down, and when she realized that I wasn't going to come to her aid, she just sat up and then pretended everything was normal, and then she was like, she started talking in a deep voice like this, and I'm like, why are you doing this? She goes, this is my other personality. This is Ethan. And I was like, oh no, this is gonna go really wrong very fast. Eventually I broke up with her. After a couple weeks, I was like trying to work out how do I do this neatly and nicely without her going bonkers, because clearly she's a bit unhinged. She kept messaging and ringing my sister to a point where Janine rang me crying on my work phone when I worked at Hobbycraft, crying because she was absolutely terrified because Effie. Oh shit! Okay, name. Because Watermelon Girl decided to harass her and say she was going to come down to Janine's and spend time with her and the kids and stuff like that and do loads of things. And you know, I never changed the locks. I eventually had to get the police involved, while also being very stern with some words. That was also the time that Jean also then mentioned that Watermelon Girl actually said that Janine would be carrying our child, which I didn't know. But yeah, the only good thing was, right, the only good thing out of the relationship, this is going to sound really weird, was the, you know, when with this, you know, the experience of certain things I was never experienced by. I was like, okay, that's kind of cool. But like some things I was like, no. The only thing that was really off-putting was when she wore she turned up one day wearing one of them baby like one-piece things, and she had like a dodo in her mouth, a dummy in her mouth, and that was really uncomfy because she was like, let's try child play, and I was like, that makes me extremely uncomfortable, and no, never in my life will I do that. I did not keep the suitcases, thank you very much. But that's the story of my trauma of a crazy ex that I have really bad flashbacks of. Katie, my other brain cell knows this. I thought you meant normal fluffy onesies. No. I love onesies. Onesies are awesome. You can never go wrong with a onesie. But when you do something like that, stern. Oh yeah, it's very difficult to get me angry and serious, I guess. But when it gets to that point, it's not a good thing. I don't like getting to that point because as a child, when I was a small shitling, I was a very angry child, and as I've grown up, I've kind of like, I don't like getting like that. It makes me uncomfortable. So I like to have a laugh and I like to joke around. Yeah, there you go. That's trauma dump. And that was the time I had to get the police involved. Does anyone else want another story? Do you want to ask if I've experienced anything else? Are you all ready? To be honest, oh God, I don't know what to say about it, to be honest. I've had really bad relationships, but I've had the odd good one, you know? I never get angry. I'm always calm. That's a fucking lie. That is a lie. But yeah, there we go. I've had bad relationships. I've had really bad toxic relationships, like a proper abusive ones and stuff like that. But I've also had good ones. While we may not be together, I've had some decent relationships. You know, not everything's bad or doom and gloom. I bet. So, are you ready for more reading, or even that's terrifying. I'm halfway out with the come. I'm already on lists. Lists of what? If I watch too much true crime, if a suitcase comes out, I'm scarring. Yeah, I love my true crime. Nice to see you all here. Got to get back to the laundry and tea. Not a fun time. Well, I hope also, thank you for coming in. I really appreciate it. Enjoy doing your laundry, and I hope you have a good... Is it tea or is it a cup of tea? I don't have milk, and I really need to get milk at some point. But we'll do another 40 minutes of reading. And you can ask another question about something or whatnot, or we can talk about books and shit. But let's do this. Let's do another bit of let's do another 40 minutes. Story time. End. Hello. Okay, so what have I missed then? What's going on? Hey JJ, how you doing? No more books for you. No more books for anyone. Then stop being a bad not experience, what is it? Don't be a bad experience. Oh. How's everyone doing? We all doing good? Did I miss anything at all? At all? Also, I need people to watch the new Team Star Kid musical Cinderella's Castle that's been out since like yesterday. It's so good. So good. Don't give him any more totals. He has no shelf control. Let's see where he is in a couple of weeks. Oh! 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 Thank you! Look at them! They're so pretty there! Thank you so much! I really do appreciate. Thank you so much. It's very, very kind of you. Oh, and Milo's coming here now. Hello, baby. Okay, we've got the dog. I am afraid because I don't know what to experience. I don't need that in my ear. Thank you. Seriously, I'll be doing little updates and stuff, won't we, Baba? Yeah, I will. Oh. I don't. Hmm? Very, very nice. Right, my. Milo's the goodest of boys. But you wanna go back down? You wanna go down? Go to your chair. Turn mine around. Hey. Boy. Closer. Milo's allergies. Oh, we talk about Milo? Milo's allergies? Terrible. He's allergic to everything. He's a good boy. Yeah, but he has the left side of the bed, and I have the right side of the bed. He has his own pillows and stuff, and he goes under the covers. He sleeps like a human. He sleeps like a human. Which reminds me, I need to change the sheets tonight. Yeah. There's some Offrey on there. Ven is correct on that. Ven is very correct. I don't know. I've not seen a lot of the chat, to be honest, apart from the beginning bit. What story time? What is the story time today? Like what? What more can I tell you? What more story times? Okay. See that? You naughty Ven. Not good. But I know after this little chat and maybe story time, I'm probably gonna end the stream because I want to go to the shops and let Milo out for a wee little bit. Because it's cooled down a lot, so it'll be easier for him. we've had a long story time where I talked about something. Ugh. So, what is this story time gonna? What is it you're wanting to know? I'm sure I'll have a story time about something if you ask. No, it's adult toy. No, it wasn't mine. It was my crazy ex. All I wanted to do was watch the fucking movie. I was really upset. Be nice. I'm a delicate. I'm a lovely person and a delicate flower. All right. It's not. No, it's not mine. I did not keep it. Brought it back home with her when she went home, and I was just there like my movie. It was an experience. It was an experience. I don't know what to say or do now. If I had my guitar, I would sing you a song. I don't need to know this, cat. I'm not reading that yet. Stop. Be good. Be good. No spoilers for me, please. I think I'm getting the gist. You have no idea, Hermit. You have no idea. Oof. Well, I'll tell you one thing, though. We did learn that Watermelon Lady has an OF. It's traumatized. Then stop. I'm an innocent person. Look at me. I'm innocent. Innocent face. Me. Oh, is that the one you told me? Yeah, that's the same person, Van. That is the same person. Listen, I am a lovely person, a delicate flower, and I always will be. I am very innocent. Mother's just being mean. Now you're a spicy boy. I'm sorry, what? What? No. Oh, no, looks the most innocent, but has some interesting stories. And that's the worst bit about it. Sometimes I wish I didn't have these stories. I have experienced things that I wish would just be sucked away into a black hole and be wiped from memory and existence. My innocence is not a lie. My innocence is pure and true. Like a star. Ben is not innocent. I'm telling you that now. No! What the fuck? Darkstar, please. You are not Van. That is a lie. Lies and slander. I can't even watch movies where people kiss because it makes me uncomfy. I don't know what to do or where to look. Evidence? I know where your evidence is. Excuse you? I know where your evidence is. I've seen it. Sounds terrible when I say that. Oof. Didn't even give me... It was like, evidence... But not. It was like, you didn't even give me a second. Let's all not forget that Ven once open-mouthed kissed a horse. No, I'm joking. He didn't really. That's from Austin Powers. I like Austin Powers. It's funny. I'll stick to my kingdom of the gooder and claim it proudly. And JJ, so you should. We need to make you a crown. A crown for the gutter queen. Do you want to hear a joke? Exactly, Elaine. Slash mother. Do you want to hear a terrible joke? It's not all me. You take that back. I'm glad someone's somewhat in my corner. Why? This is just a joke, right? I do not misinterpret things. You take that back. It's a shame. What the No. Listen, I'm just gonna tell you a joke. Why don't women wear skirts in winter? Because they'll get chapped lips. I am easily led astray. That's true, JJ. But it's okay, Noah. Head pat. What? 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 No, you can't retract it. That's what Vaseline is for. JJ. Hey, that's how they discovered your tongue sticks to ice. Oh, wait. What the fuck? See, mine was innocent. Y'all just took it that extra step, and that's brilliant. You nasty. That's brilliant. That is brilliant. Just realised I had Noah on pause, but chat working. No wonder he sat still so long. I can sit still. What are you talking about? I'm just here all innocent and watching the birds. That's a lie, cat. That's a lie. I'm not that frigid. I'm not frigid either. That was really fast and on the ball. You're dirty. Good talk, everyone. I do adore you all. Oh no. Back in the day in high school when we didn't want to go in, we used to put Vicks like underneath our nose or near our eyes, so like we'd have a runny nose and runny eyes and we would stay home. Wouldn't dare do that now, that shit burned. Denny's got a point. Denny's got a point. I don't really have any funny stories to tell anyone. I wish I did. I would send my kids to school unless if a limb falls off they go in. No, my mum did too. Never worked. Never worked. The only time I was allowed to not be in school was... Okay, so in high school, I was doing like PE after class. I was really healthy back then. And we had these giant trampolines that, you know, that they're like... what size were they? They were pretty fucking huge. Use them for like Olympics and stuff for jumping and shit. They were pretty decently big. And basically we were putting them away, and how they fold up and then they fold the other ends like this. But it was this new teacher's first day. It was after school. She was an Australian and down under, and we were putting it away, but instead of folding that way with the top bit on top, everyone did it like that. And they let go and they walked away. So I'm underneath here and I'm like pressing against it. And everyone walked away and I was like, oh, okay, it's done this. So I turned to walk away and the thing went, and I turned around and went, and it smacked me in the face, right? My glasses saved my life. I've got a scar like along my nose here from where they got pushed into my face because the springs from the trampoline hit my glasses and smacked me in the face and I go fucking flying. And obviously, my mum came to pick me up. I'm in tears. I have like blood all down my face and stuff like that. The teacher is crying. It's her first fucking day. And I oh god. And then I went home. Ended up going back to school the next day. I couldn't remember fuck all. I had a really bad concussion. Where I went to the nurses and I was like, I need to ring whoever I need to ring. Because I'm not doing okay. And they were like, who do you need to ring? Why? Like, what's happened? And I was like, a trampoline fell on my face yesterday and my head's hurting, blah, 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 blah. And they're like, who do you need to ring? And I had to look at my hand to realize I had written mum on my hand and a mobile that my mum had written so I would ring. So when we went to pick me up halfway, we ended up going to hospital. I had a really bad concussion. I was off for like 3 weeks. It was the best thing ever. Fun times. No, it was actually big. I'm sorry, she used Vic tissues for what? That is not a good time. But I just like it was this young Australian teacher's first day and she was in tears. We used to always go up to her after that being like, Miss, can you say wallaby? Be like, actually big. Wow, okay. Right. Yo, I'm gonna love you and leave you because A, I need to take Milo out for a quick little walk and I need to run to the shop as well. But thank you so much for joining me for this very short reading sprint. Thank you for having a story time with me where we talked way too much about stuff that we shouldn't talk about. And I appreciate you all coming in and having a good laugh. Yeah, but I know some big can be too big, but sometimes kind of like, yeah, wall banger. Thank you for being on time. Yeah, I didn't forget today. I feel so used, just love and leave. No! Oh, yeah, I'm gonna love you and leave you. Cat, I'll message you on TikTok, because that's the only way I know how to do it with you. And I'll just annoy everyone else. Wow, Elaine, wow. Okay, I'm off, Skiz. Stay awesome, stay amazing, and much love, okay? Well, I am innocent. Anyway, ba-dum, love you all. Bye-bye. Ugh. Oh, come on. Bye-bye. Dirty laughs. You're all dirty. You did it to yourself. Filthy even.